I've got muck on me. So although these guys are pretty dry in here and we straw them every night to keep them that way, the water being in the middle over there is proving to be a bit of a problem and is making that side very wet. Even though we're not bedding that side and they're not sleeping there, it still needs to come out. And as well, it obviously rains in here all the way around as it is open. Great for airflow, great for calves, great for pneumonia, that sort of thing. It does make very watery poop. So what I've just done is shifted ring feeder into the middle. I've pushed a trough over there and we're just gonna have a bit of a muck out after dinner. I thought I'd just get ready. I'll shove these guys in the middle and then we can get all the way in. Oh, and Ollie need to have a little shift about today and going to the next stable along where it's nice and clean. The phone fell over. I'm really sorry. Oh, man up, kids. In their new bed. Hello. You just little wiggle. Yes, you're filthy. What have you had your nose in? So that's the molasses for the sheep. They are gonna love it. We're just about to get, we're just feeding up here. And we're just about to get in the car and go to McWhirtable weather. Price of diesel's come down. No. We got our vaccines for COVID. It was really small. She was the kind of, like, she was the most, no, she was the most gentle injection I've ever had in my life. We're just having a little wander around the quarters. What are they? They're nice wheels. Superb thing. Just have to be careful not to wang it round when it's running. Do like these. I would have one of these ponds from a new goldfish I want to get.
Down the river. But
Like swimming pools.
the side of the hot tub.
God, they're massive. Oh, farmer's spec hot tubs. This is what these are. I can just see it. No, not like this big in here. I'll have this one. How much are they? Oh. Piece of alkathene piping and blow some bubbles in like a slurry aeration system. Homemade hot tub. Make a fortune. These are, you might have seen it. I know they're brilliant. They're really hard to move around. We ended up putting ours on a trailer to move it around because the wheels are just so small and flimsy. I did once move it around just with a quad bike. I just hooked it up and dragged it, but it just dragged big ruts in the field. Roots. I can see me benefiting from one of these. Wait, that Keenan, that was the bottom. Just scrap. Yeah, it must be, that's stuff in it. Talking to a friend the other week and the scrap man was saying do not discount what weight can be in the body of a Keenan. There's about 5 ton of weight in, like, obviously a bigger one of those. People at farm sales giving really strong money for them, like really knackered things, and you're thinking, what the hell are they doing that for? Well, because there's 500 quid in the axle and then there's 5 tons of scrap in that, so why the hell not? It's a profit, isn't it? That bale might be ruined. Ew. Love them. Oh, I really like them. So these feeders are from although I think they're mega cute, they do hold a bit of water though. They're for the old chrome balers. A conventional bale now out of like a normal baler would not fit in these ring feeders. They are super cute though. Oh my god. I think I want one. Go home with nothing, wouldn't it? Sheep feeding gear here, but we are right on the edge of the Yorkshire Dales. Sheep country. There's about a dozen of these pig feeders, but try and find a good one in among them. But I don't know what a good one looks like, but I'll have a look. Our pigs need one. Joe and Ollie need a feeder. Petition starts here. Cute link box. There's a farmer in the village, 2 farmers in the village, and they're brothers, and they don't have a club bike, but they have a link box, and you see them driving around.
85, and we've got, it's got a dirt floor in it, has it?
G450 Beast. This is a nice wagon. So whether we can fit a ring feeder in the back of Roy's car? But no, and Roy's going for yes. We didn't set off to go and buy a ring feeder today, and we definitely didn't set off to come here, but we've ended up here. It's like jigsaw, this. God, they're heavier than what I thought as well. To put something underneath my molasses so that I can fit a bucket under. He's definitely sprung himself on me this morning. I wasn't expecting him, and I didn't have time to find something tall enough because I didn't want to waste his time. So I'm just going to go and find something taller. When Roy is obsessed with recycling everything in the world, bits of wood, pallets, bricks, blocks, anything that Roy can find to recycle, he will. When you come to wanting something, you know, to find a bit of scrap for something, there is none. There just is none. That's a mess. What a disgrace. Oh, what a day. Word to everybody, do not open the little lever fully because it just doesn't work. It goes everywhere, so just open it a little bit. Nearly the same as what's in your bucket, like your Lyle's tin that you get. Nearly the same. Can you see? And what the sheep do is lick them and turn them round, and that's how they get the molasses. Take the ring feeder to the field. New ring feeder. Oh, shiny. You should have seen me when my gates came last year. Pence. Oh my god, I was so excited. In fact, I'm going to find the video and put it in for you. It was absolutely pathetic. I was bouncing. It's because there's some new sheep hurdles coming down the lane. I'm still waiting like a freak. He's going to think I'm weird. I best like just stand here with oh wait, that's too desperate. Hold on. Who's here? Oh my god, they're just so lovely. Extra pins to go in the ring feeder that's in here with the calves. You might have seen me lugging it around when we were cleaning up. It's in here, and believe it or not, they have to keep the pins inside because people nick them. The ring feeder out of the car. I'm not quite sure if you realise how heavy it is. No, I'm not going to get the ring feeder out of the car. I'm going to fill this through this hole so that it doesn't make as much of a mess. In years gone by, we used to use those little chrysalics lick buckets. Always have done. Use them for the cows. We do use them for the cows. We use pre-carbon buckets, and we also use the green iodine, like magnesium-y, all that kind of stuff when they go out. We used them for the sheep last year, but we still got a couple of cases of twin lamb. And we spoke to one of our friends, Kimmy, who also keeps a couple of sheep, and she was saying they used molasses and they got it delivered in a big drum. Anyway, we've done exactly the same this year. We've just had, I think it was about 800 litres. They work it out in weight, I worked it out in litres, so it's like, you know, literally like that much of an IBC. And I think it works out around 370 quid for that. Now, when you compare that to one of those little red chrysalics buckets, let me find you one, which is normally a solid block of molasses, a lot firmer than that over there. That's 34 quid from Cars. There is a bit more in it, different stuff. Trace elements and things in this here, which there wouldn't be in the straight up molasses. I do have the ingredients. It is something I'm gonna go and read up on to see if they do need any different trace elements. We're gonna bolus them when they come in for scanning, which is something that we haven't done in previous years. So I'm hoping that the molasses combined with the bolus will negate the need for these 34-pound, very small lick buckets. It's just the way of the world. Everything's just gone crazy expensive, hasn't it? Very basically, what the molasses does, improves the digestion of the animal so that they can basically eat more, which is what you want them to be doing, is eating more. So we'll put in round bales out that they can munch on, so they can get more dry matter in, more bales, more grass, and they can digest it a lot easier with the help of the molasses licks. This in that field there, I think I might just carry it. Oh, Roy's here. Oh, he can help me. Roy can help me. Put it on a track. My thinking is that they're not going to mush up the field as much because it wouldn't take a lot, and as well it might keep the feet cleaner, and I'll just move it along the track. It's got to look awful anyway regardless, but needs must. He's in there. About the attachments, I can't remember who asked. Was somebody on YouTube? This is the attachment to Euro hook attachment, and that's how we're getting away with. Yeah, someone did ask the other day and I forgot to say. Wait for him to drive away. Got these out of junction 36 and one of the caps was missing off it. So Roy's just gone and got the top of an old IBC that we had on the lane to see if that'd fit, but it doesn't. So I think we'll just have to block it up. To be fair, you can fill it through the hole with the ball in anyway. That trailer, he says. You won't get dirty. Come on! I've not got the voice for this today. Come on! Hey, girls! Don't be obstructive. Come on! Seen by somebody who looks rather like a Dalmatian. No, don't go in there. You're not going in here. You're going over there. Right, let's just keep an eye on these tubs and make sure no one batters anyone else. Hello, girls, come on. Come on, girls! Come on, girls! Come on! Steady, girls, steady. Tasty, tasty. Boys have found each other again. Anybody else worry if I go in and have a wash?
But not just worry.
Does anyone else get neurotic? Is that better? Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely neurotic.
Absolutely neurotic, not just neurotic. Does anyone else worry that the chops are gonna break each other? Or is that just me? Because I've broken one before with that. We've just put all the sheep together and everyone says, oh, it's not that time of year where they fight, it's not that time of year. But I was just worried that, yeah, I was just worried. Does anyone else worry? Watching, I'm going for a shower. What do we say at the end of a YouTube video?
Oh, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell if you don't want to miss any more videos.
Did you hear that?
Oh, go away.
What she said.